Scorpio, this is Weekly Tarot Light. I'm going to do a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you. Now, this is my own interpretation, so for the information that does absolutely resonate with you, do take that for yourself. And if there's any information that may not resonate with you, leave that for someone else, as it will definitely benefit them. Now, do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now, I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos and daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook or on Instagram. Now let's get right into the general reading here. So it looks like this is a time for some moderation. I do see things happening for you gradually, and I see things happening bit by bit, step by step, and things happening, like I said, in moderation. Let's keep that in mind as we do go into things in our love and our financial readings, as it looks like this could be very well a time for some steady growth and some steady movement, consistency. So let's get right into that love reading. Okay, in terms of love, looks like you have recently had situations where you and another person have really seen eye to eye. I do see that although these situations have happened, that you felt like nothing has really come of it. That although you are seeing eye to eye with someone and you are really getting along with them, that things aren't happening for you and you aren't really having things start per se. That maybe in your relationship that maybe you just aren't having the same ideas in terms of, say, how things should go down, or if you're not in a relationship, that honestly that you've been looking to have that relationship start and to build, but that person, although they get along so well with you, that they just haven't had the situation really start with you. And I see that, say, for those of you with an ex currently, that you and that person may have messaged each other recently or have talked recently, but then that person hasn't really replied back after a certain point. That person has like, it's like as if they were looking for you and then suddenly they stopped. Now, I do notice that all of this situation has caused some restlessness for you. And that I do see that for some of you that this may have caused a situation where you really feel like you need to take action. Now, I do see that this is a time where you will have a chance to really see what's happening and what should happen, basically. And that action is not the specific action that needs to be taken, per se. That a bit of kind of holding things back and not taking that specific action may actually lead you into what's next. That it may actually lead you beneficially into how to take your next step by not taking action. Now, Scorpio, I do notice that although these situations have come up, that you have had those great situations happening, but that they didn't feel like they led anywhere, and that's been causing you restlessness, that calmness and kind of taking your time for the next steps will really lead to that feeling of abundant growth. That things will start to happen that you didn't expect could even happen in this situation. That honestly, that love will grow much faster than you expected by just taking a backseat and relaxing. That this is a time that you will absolutely find that inaction may benefit you just as much as action could. So I do see you absolutely finding growth and finding consistent movement, just like I mentioned in our general reading, but this will absolutely come from stability and calmness and not rushing into things. So I really see you taking heed and really just relaxing and going with the flow. That's what I see here. Now, let's get right into that financial reading. So let's get right in on that. Okay, so in terms of the finances, it looks like you have been feeling like there is a lot of situations here that have come from what you were hoping for. That you have felt in recent times that you really want to bring your dreams and your hopes to the forefront, and that you've really wanted to kind of force things to happen. Now, I really see that these things attempted to be forced has caused some problems for you. That although you are doing your best and you're really trying to see things clearly, that they're kind of being muddled for you, and that your finances and your financial life, honestly, your reputation may have been at a bit of a loss for you recently. Now, I do see in present times that you've noticed that now is the time that you're really noticing that these dreams and these situations that you've been hoping for and expecting to happen, that you've realized that those aren't really happening. Those aren't really going to be reality for you in particular. And I really see you rebuilding and growing that reputation, growing those finances back into equilibrium for yourself. And I see you really getting that reputation abundantly, that things are going to be growing for you very consistently, very confidently, and quite a bit in terms of your reputation. Now, I see in the near future that your emotions are going to be kind of moving you forward, and you will be absolutely sharing quite a bit in terms of those skills that you have, those scenarios that you've put yourself in, that those situations will be shared to others in confidence, and that confidence will really come out to kind of assist you, that you absolutely will grow along with your peers in a phenomenal way, that you absolutely have the means to grow and to progress yourself and to honestly have great things happen. I see you really moving forward straight into your future. And I see that reputation and that reputational growth that you have is going to really be what pushes you forward in terms of that. So that does bring us to the end of this reading. I will just reiterate that I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook or Instagram. See you next time.